was invited to the meeting, and I heard as a CDC, concerning CDC and youth to do some training and all of that. So even though I'm an adult, if there's any training offer and I could fit in, I'm willing to do so because I am a professional seamstress, get stuck in a corner. And so if there's any way that I could fit in, I'm willing to.
Well, she's in a CDC group. I'm not in them, but I accompany her. So we come here, they say they have a meeting, and I bring her, so that's it.
So this afternoon will be the first of 15 series for the, as a councillor, as a PPPC councillor, let me correct myself, at the Mayor and City Council. We believe that as councillors, we need to develop our constituents and our human resources right around communities. So this initiative is geared to gain more or to provide more access to the vital resources that the government are providing. Especially in training, you have the big programs. And you have a number of other initiatives, the eye testing vouchers for screening of cervical cancer. So all of these initiatives we want to bring to the communities. We want to be the interconnector so that we can provide access. Because there's a number of persons, and let's be honest, are not aware of what the government is offering. So this is what we're trying to do as councillors. And like I mentioned, this is the first of 15 series. We're going to go right across Georgetown. It's not only about the roads and the drainage and so forth. And let me also mention, this is all done by the government while we advocate for it. Let's be honest, the Mayor City Council for a number of years or forever long hasn't been doing anything. So this is the initiative by PPC councillors, and you can see from the turnout we have here this afternoon, people are eager and willing to participate in the development of Guyana and Georgetown. Thank you.
Stephen Jacob is very nice to what he's doing to the young youth them today. Yeah, there's some enough things that should be done. Come on.
Reasons for being here today?
You can accompany her. So you can ask her.
No, that's great. That's great. You're accompanying your friend. That's great. So why are you here? Hello. Why are you here?
Oh, well, I was invited also. So, well, I've heard about the community initiative, so I'm very interested on knowing what I'm gonna hear here today.
So I'm here, I'm supporting here my husband and the people here as well. And I know the government is doing a great job because my son already had an eye test at school. So that's excellent.
So definitely we are starting this because people are not aware of the programs that are offered by the government. Now we're elected councillors, and that's fine. But we need to connect and make our best resource in this country, which is our people, better. By building communities, by building people, we build our country. I don't think people have tapped into the many things that have been offered. Government programs such as GTC training, you get a skill, the country gets capacity for better. At the end of that training, a lot of people may know you get a full toolkit, tool bag, you get PPEs. So there's a lot of things, the eye testing facilities. So we will be going into the 15 constituencies of Georgetown, taking our time and going in and speaking to the people, because I hate to reiterate it again, but the people, the resources of your country, and as always been said, the Guyanese people are happy and they're always good and welcoming to people. And there's so many varying aspects of this, as we build our country, as we go forward with our country, that we must expand on this, we must build on it, and we must exploit these human resources that we have. That's the only way we grow.
I come to see what's going on and stuff and find out more about the government and what is the other opportunity after us,
Well, as I was at work yesterday and I come home, she tell me about, come and give her a paper. So I just decided to come here to see what it's about. Well, I do security and I do painting work and stuff for people.
Basically, for me, it's a good idea of reaching out to communities to know the basic problems that affect some persons. I'm from way up the East Coast, but my friend, Benny from Jacobs, he invited me to just come along to have an experience to see what's going on also.
I don't have much to add to what Councillor Jacobs has said, but I do want to emphasize that I want to emphasize two things. One, that the mayor and city council in Georgetown is very, very ineffective, very, very dysfunctional, and so a lot of the issues that we face as residents of Georgetown, that we've been facing for decades, they've been unable to really do anything to fix them. Not only that, but they're also unable to provide basic services like maintenance of roads and drainage and irrigation in our beautiful city. And so that's where, like Councillor Jacobs has said, is that we have become very annoying to the ministers and central government, and we have been advocating tirelessly since we were elected last year to really push to get a lot of these things done in the city, and we have seen that. We have seen billions of dollars in road projects, in drainage and irrigation, but that's not enough, you know. A huge part of why we're here is, yes, these sorts of infrastructure works are important, but also community empowerment is important. And as Councillor Jacobs mentioned, it's important for us to upgrade our skills so that we can take the most advantage possible that we can right now from everything that central government has to offer. But also that we also can partake or can be part of the development in our own communities. And so that's why we often advocate, for example, for groups within communities to get smaller contracts to themselves so that you yourselves can be part of the development that is going in your communities. And I'm certain that's something that we will discuss today with Councillor Jacobs.
So before we leave this afternoon, I think every single one of you should collect Councillor Don Singh's number. He's very, very... Councillor, you agree with me? He's on it every day. You could collect mine too.